Hello everyone, welcome back to Lucky Loaders 15. Just want to apologise for not making many videos over the last couple of weeks. Been really busy with my work placement and at the races. But over the next week or so, I'm going to be investigating my thoughts on the Cheltenham Festival, uploading videos each day before the race like we've done before at the Cheltenham Festival. We've also done the Punchestown Festival, Glorious Goodwood, Royal Ascot, all these major festivals. I always give you a preview of each race on the card each day, and tomorrow we're going to be looking at day one of the Cheltenham Festival, where I can't wait to get stuck into the action. It's going to be a shame really that the ground's going to be heavy, so that's kind of something we're going to have to factor in when looking for the winners tomorrow, I feel, because a lot of the ground most of the years is always good to soft, but this year it's a little bit different. It's going to be very testing conditions, and it's going to be a lot of hard work for the horses running tomorrow. So we're going to get stuck in straight away tomorrow with the first race, where the Royal will begin at the 1:30 in the Supreme. And the horse I'm going to tip up here is a horse that's currently 12 to 1 at the moment, but I thought had a very good chance in this race tomorrow. It's a horse called First Flow, trained by Kim Bailey, who often gets a lot of good horses, and he can often win a lot of big races, so that's a good trainer to be following there. The ride tomorrow is taken by David Bass, who's a very good workmanlike jockey, always gets a lot out of all his rides, and he also won a Cheltenham Festival winner last year with Willoughby Court, which was my biggest win at the festival last year, so he knows how to ride winners at the Cheltenham Festival. And this horse really has been very impressive over its hurdles so far. It's 3 from 3 this season over hurdles, and 2 of its last wins have come on heavy ground, when it won last time out at Haydock in a Grade 2 race, which was quite good performance that day, won by 10 lengths. And I thought tomorrow, with obviously the conditions going to be heavy after all the rain we've had over the last few days, which have made the conditions heavy, it should handle the ground, it should stay well, and I thought 12 to 1 tomorrow was quite a good each way bet. Now I know the favourite is Get a Bird tomorrow for Willie Mullins and Ruby Walsh, who do have a very good record in this race, but I just thought tomorrow Get a Bird was a little bit too short for me. And also as well, I thought there could be value elsewhere, and I thought First Flow wasn't a bad one to go for. Also as well, favourites have a terrible record in this race. It's often been a graveyard for favourites. Only 2 of the last 10 renewals have produced a favourite as the winner, and I'm going to be going against this one tomorrow and Get a Bird. So First Flow for me in the Supreme in the 1:30 tomorrow. For the Arkle, which is the second race on the card tomorrow, now, there's only 5 runners in this field tomorrow. You've got Footpad of Willie Mullins, Petit Mouchoir. They've had a good rivalry before in the past over hurdles. They now clash over the chase fences. These 2 dominate the market, with also the surprise factor of St Calavados, who is going to be my fancy tomorrow. He's trained by Harry Whittington, and Aidan Coleman takes the ride tomorrow. Aidan has ridden in on most of his starts so far, and last time out it won the Kingmaker Novices Chase at Warwick in really good style, and after that performance was really well backed for the Cheltenham Festival. It's a shame there's only 5 runners tomorrow, but I thought with the heavy ground again, where it's shown all its best form so far, that was definitely a positive for St Calvados. I think it'll be the money horse tomorrow in this race. I think it'll be very well backed. Wouldn't be surprised maybe if Footpad drifted just slightly, maybe something like 2 to 1. I wouldn't be surprised if Footpad went off tomorrow, but Footpad is probably definitely the worthy favourite, what he's done so far. But I'm going to be going with St Calvados tomorrow to win the Arkle. That's going to be my selection there. I think he's a very good improving horse. So that's the selection for me, St Calvados in the Arkle. For the Ultima, quite a big handicap tomorrow in the 250. I'm going with an old favourite of mine called Shantou Flyer, trained by Richard Hobson. James Byrne has been booked to take the ride tomorrow, taking a good £3 off. Very good upcoming jockey, this one. Now, Shantou Flyer really likes it at Cheltenham. He often runs well. Last time we saw him at Cheltenham, he finished second behind Frodon, and Frodon put in a good effort in the Betfair Ascot chase a few weeks ago, so that wasn't a bad performance there. Also as well, he's won over 3 miles before early in his career at Cheltenham, and often places and often runs a good race at Cheltenham. He was disappointing last time out at Kelso, but I thought tomorrow, to the return to Cheltenham, I thought he was quite a massive price. Again, favourites don't tend to have a good record in this race. I'm going to be going against Kustar Sivler, which is the market favourite at the moment. And I thought around about 18 to 1 tomorrow of Shantou Flyer, with a lot of bookmakers paying around about 5 or 6 places. This one could be a very good each way bet. So that's going to be my selection there, Shantou Flyer in the Ultima handicap chase tomorrow. We then go to the Champion Hurdle in the 3:30. No surprises here. I'm going for Buveur, trained by Nicky Henderson. Barry Geraghty takes the ride tomorrow. Barry Geraghty Barry Geraghty, I should say, is 5 from 5 on this horse in the JP McManus colours tomorrow, which mean business. Now, Bouverdeur's been the standout candidate for this race all season. He's going to defend his crown tomorrow. There haven't been too many back-to-back winners of the Champion Hurdle. I think the last horse to do it was around about 15 years ago with a horse called Hardy Eustace, which won back-to-back. It's not an easy feat to do. Forheen could be a worthy ally tomorrow, or worthy opponent, I should say, but Forheen hasn't really been in the same sorts of his previous years recently this season. Apart from his Morgiana reappearance, he's been very disappointing. He was second in the Irish Champion Hurdle last time out, but I don't think he'll be no match for Bouverdeure tomorrow, and I'm going to predict Bouverdeure to win. I know he's an odds-on favourite, but he's probably a banker for a lot of people's accumulators at the festival, and at 8-15, I really wouldn't want to go against him. If I did have to tip one up against him, I thought Elgin was quite interesting. He's been supplemented for the race. He won the Kingwell Hurdle at Wincanton last time, proving he handles graded company, and I thought maybe he could be one that could pick up the pieces tomorrow and maybe finish second or third from the each way angle. So that's the selection away from Bouverdeure. We then move on to the Mares Hurdle tomorrow, and I know Apple's Jade is a worthy favourite tomorrow. Hasn't lost since winning this race last year. It's been very impressive. It will stay all day. It will like the conditions as well, being heavy, but I'm going to be taking her on with a horse of Warren Greatorex, which I've been really impressed with this season. It's called Bague Au Roi. It's going to be ridden tomorrow by champion jockey Richard Johnson, who's good positive jockey booking. This horse was really impressive last time out, destroying the field at Ascot over testing conditions. Should stay all day. Also as well, it beat a horse called Jers Girl, which it reopposes tomorrow at Kempton 2 starts ago. So I thought 13-2 tomorrow. If we were looking from the each way angle, I thought Le Bague Au Roi wasn't a bad each way bet there. Our next selection is in the amateur race tomorrow, and we're going to this one in the 450 in the horse with a horse, I should say, called Parfois, I should say, with my rubbish French pronunciation. Now this horse is trained by Anthony Honeyball, who's been having a very good season. He uses the services of Will Biddick tomorrow, who's a good amateur jockey, and this horse I thought should really stay the trip tomorrow. Also as well, it's going to be getting the mare allowance, getting a ton of weight from all its rivals. Now this horse should really stay. It's been running over 3 miles quite a lot. It's already got a Cheltenham course win in the bag, which was back at the December meeting, so that's a good statistic to have there. Also as well, it's won some decent listed races and run against a lot of good horses, with the form being boosted all the time. Even though last time we did see it, it was slightly disappointing, but it wasn't a bad effort. 8 lengths behind Black Horton, which won the Reynoldstown Chase at Ascot. But I thought tomorrow this horse had a very good chance of making the frame. It looks like it's been the plan for quite a long time. It was one of the ones that was declared earliest when we were looking ahead towards Cheltenham Festival, and I thought tomorrow 7-1 was a good each way bet there. Our last selection tomorrow is going to be in the close brothers novices handicap chase, going with a horse called Testify that's been in my tracker for quite a while. It's been really impressive this season, 3 from 3 over the chase obstacles. Last time we saw it, it won a good Grade 2 novice event at Haydock. It should definitely appreciate the conditions. It definitely likes testing ground. It will stay all day, trained by Donald McCain, who's a very good, capable trainer, in powerful colours of Trevor Hemmings, and Will Kennedy takes the ride tomorrow, who often rides a lot of winners for Donald McCain. Currently priced up at 10-1 at the moment. I thought that was a good fair each way price. Also as well, a lot of bookmakers are going to be playing multiple places, and I thought Testify was definitely a good thing in this race tomorrow. So they're the selections tomorrow. If you've got any other fancies for Cheltenham or want me to answer any queries, please leave your comments box in the comments box below. Also as well, subscribe to my YouTube channel to see the rest of the Cheltenham previews of each night before each race, I should say, every day this week. So please subscribe so you don't miss all the videos there. Also as well, you can check me out on Twitter, LuckyLoads15. That's all I've got to say. Please gamble responsibly, and I'll be seeing you soon.